Let us discuss third chapter, understanding quadrilaterals. Okay, understanding quadrilaterals means, here first we can take the example plain paper. Plain paper is the plain surface. It is a surface means that is the one surface. Okay, it is the two dimension surface. In that plain paper is a some sample of the surface. It is a plain surface. If we can put a point and joining of the points, then that is called as the curve. If we make a circle, it is a curve and it is a closed curve. And the square, rectangle, rhombus and the trapezium, parallelogram, these all are these all are examples of the curves. Okay, here in these two types are there. One is a simple curve, another one is the not a simple curve. Simple curve means if we draw any curve, it's like this. It is a curve, but joining of the lines is called as the polygon. That is the difference. In this, closed curve is there, non-closed curve is there. Closed curve means if the end points are joined together, then that is called as the closed curve. If the end points are not joined, then that is not a closed curve. Whatever the curve is there, either polygons or simple curve. Here we discuss the polygons. Polygons is nothing but a closed curve with joining of the lines is a polygon. It has three or more lines, joining of three or more lines. If joining of two lines means it's never joined, it's a not a closed curve. If we take the two lines, then it's not a closed, not coincide the two end points. If we take the three lines, then for example a triangle, the triangle is a closed curve with the three sides. Here three lines are joined one to another and it's closed, then this is called as the polygon. Such type of the example, in that rhombus, square, rectangle all will come, and some more examples are also there. Some are polygons and another some are non-polygons are also there. If joining of the sides means, if for example we are taking this is the joining of the sides or joining of the lines. This is the one line, it is the one line, it is the one line, it is the one line, but it's not a form a closed curve, so it's not a polygon. If the end points are coincide, then it's a polygon and it's not a simple polygon. Okay, here for example we are taking the definition of the polygon is a simple closed curve made up of only line segments is called a polygon. What is the polygon? A simple closed curve made up of only line segments. The line segments are involved, then such type of the closed curves are called as the polygon. For example, curves that are polygons, these are one side, two sides, it's lines, one line, two line, three lines, four lines, it's joining. So it is the polygon. One line, two line, three line, four line, polygon. If we can take pentagon, hexagon, decagon, nonagon, nanogon, octagon, those all are polygons only. If the polygons are depends on the vertices and line segments, so from that only we can call the different names. And the curves, second one is the curves that are not polygon. Not polygon means here these two are not joined, it's not closed, so it's not a polygon. It is also not a polygon, but this is also, it's not a simple curve, so it's not a polygon, but it's closed but it's not a simple curve, so it is not a polygon. The curve is a simple and closed with the line segments, that is called as the polygon. Okay, that is the definition you should remember. Here we are discussing some sample figures of the polygons. In this, first we take the one column of the number of sides or vertices. Second one is the classification, what is we call that polygons, and sample figures, how we can draw the polygons. If three vertices or three sides means it's a triangle. In this, vertices means joining of the two line segments is called the vertex. So it's not a single vertex, it has three vertex, so then we called as it's a vertices. More than one is nothing but vertices. A, B, C vertices. And signs, how many vertices are there in a figure, then such number of the line segments are also involved. 1, 2, 3. Next, if the number of vertices are 4, 4 means we can call as the quadrilaterals. Quadrilateral figure is if we can draw any either square or rectangle or rhombus, whatever the diagram, and if joining of the three sides line segments, it's A, B, C, D. Four vertices are there, sides are 1, 2, 3, 4. So number of vertices equal to number of sides. Okay. Third one is 5. Number of vertices are 5. If the 5 means we can call it as the classification is pentagon. Penta means 5. Okay. In this 5 vertices and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 vertices are joined. Then line segments are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here vertices are denoted by A, B, C, D, E. Next, if we can take 6 vertices or line segments, when 6, that such type of the curve is called as hexagon. Hexa means 6. Hexagon. Hexagon means 6 vertices. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A, B, C, D, E, F. One side 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Next, if we can take 7 vertices or 7 line segments, hexa after heptagon. Hepta means 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 line segments, 7 vertices. So heptagon. 8 means octagon. 8 means octant. Octant means 8. Octagon. Octagon means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 vertices. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Octa means 8. 8 vertices or 8 sides. 9. 9 means nanogon, nonagon. Nano, nano, nona, nonagon. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Nonagon. 10 means deca. Decade, decagon. 10. Decagon means 10 vertices. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 sides or 10 vertices. These are the classifications of the polygons. How many types are there? In that, what we call the types. 3 means we know that triangle. 4 means quadrilateral. 5 means pentagon. 6 means hexagon. 7 means heptagon. 8 means octagon. 9 means nonagon. 10 means decagon. Like that. Okay, you remember those names also. Next definition. Diagonals. A diagonal is a line segment connecting two non-consecutive vertices of a polygon. Here diagonals means, for example, we are taking the suppose triangle. Triangle means these two are side by side. Consecutive means one after other. Side by side we cannot draw the diagonals. If diagonal means here vertices, we can't draw in the triangle. But if we can take the quadrilateral, these two are consecutive vertices. These two are consecutive vertices means consecutive sides. If we can draw the non-consecutive means this is a non-consecutive. If for this vertex, these two are consecutive vertices for this vertex. So we cannot draw from this vertex to this vertex. Already it's joined, that is nothing but the line segment, but it's not a diagonal. If the non-consecutive vertices, how many are there? We can draw such number of the diagonals. Here, from here to here, one diagonal. And for this vertex, this and this are consecutive vertices. So, other than of the consecutive vertex is this one. So, we can draw this diagonal. So, two diagonals. In the square, rectangle, we can draw the two diagonals or trapezium, parallelogram, whatever the four sides are there, four line segments joined with the closed curve. It's a polygon. In that we can draw the two line segments. Okay, those are non-consecutive vertices joining line segments. Those are called the diagonal. Diagonal is nothing but it's a line segment only, but that line segment is connecting to non-consecutive vertices of a polygon. That is the opposite vertex. Suppose for example we are taking the pentagon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So for this vertex, this and this are consecutive vertices. This is non-consecutive vertex. This is the non-consecutive vertex. And again for this vertex, this and this are consecutive vertices. Non-consecutive is this and this. For this vertex, these two are consecutive vertices. This is the non-consecutive and this is also non-consecutive. For this already we joined. For this we joined. How many? Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 are there. 1 is 2, 3, 4, 5. Total 5 diagonals are there in the pentagon. In the quadrilateral 2 diagonals are there. The number of diagonals. That is depends on the sides how many non-consecutive vertices are there. Such number of diagonals we can draw from the vertex. Those are called as the, such line segments are called as the diagonals. Okay. Next, in the next one is, what is the interior area, what is the exterior area. It is also important. Interior or exterior. Interior and exterior. Sorry. Interior means inside of the area is called as the interior area. Exterior means outside of the area is called as the exterior area. This is the exterior area. So we can draw the any figure. This is the interior area. Internal area or inside of the any figure is the interior area. Exterior area means this is the exterior area. Okay. Next definition is the concave and convex. These two terms will come in the physics also. It's very, very important. In real life, we are using the convex lenses and concave lenses. So, convex and concave polygons. How the figures are designed or defined. Okay. Here, concave and convex. Convex means that is outside bulging. For example, this is the convex figure. This is the convex. The outside is there. Concave means inside. This is the inside is the concave. It is the convex. The vertices will come outside is the convex. The vertices is inside.